Losing your balance after 60 can feel sudden and frightening. One moment you are walking across the living room and the next you are grabbing for the wall or the back of a chair. Many seniors tell themselves this is just what happens with age, but in many cases there are very specific reasons behind it. Some of them are hidden in your home, others are inside your body, and the number one reason is something you can start working on today. Stay with me all the way to reason number 1, because the closer we get to the top of the list, the more common and powerful these causes become. Hi, I am Dr. Alpha and welcome to Alpha Vitality, where we talk about practical ways for seniors to stay strong, steady, and independent. Today we are going to walk through 10 of the most common reasons people over 60 start losing their balance and, just as important, what you can do to prevent or improve each one. We will look at simple exercises, smart nutrition, and everyday habits that protect your legs, your brain, and your confidence. Before we dive in, remember that this video is for education only and is not personal medical advice. If you notice new or worsening balance problems, dizziness, or falls, please talk with your own doctor or a physical therapist. They can look for underlying medical issues and help you build a plan that fits your situation. With that said, let us start at number 10 with something that might be hiding in plain sight every single day. 10. Unsafe home environment and the wrong footwear. Your brain and muscles can be working hard to keep you steady, but one small hazard in your home can still send you to the floor. Loose rugs, cords across walkways, poor lighting, slippery bathroom tiles, and cluttered floors all create easy tripping hazards. On top of that, many seniors wear soft, backless slippers or worn-out shoes that slide instead of supporting the foot. All it takes is one slick spot or curled rug edge for balance to disappear. The good news is this is very fixable. Take a slow safety walk through your home and remove or secure anything that could cause a slip or trip. Tape down rugs, move cords against the wall, add night lights in hallways and bathrooms, and make sure stairways have sturdy handrails. Choose shoes with a closed back, good grip, and firm heel support. When your home and footwear support you, every step feels more stable and confident. Once your home is safer, the next reason to think about is what is happening inside your body when you stand up. 9. Dehydration and sudden drops in blood pressure. Many seniors do not drink enough fluids during the day, often cutting back to avoid nighttime bathroom trips or because certain medications increase fluid loss. When your body is dehydrated, blood volume drops, and standing up can trigger a sudden fall in blood pressure. This condition, called orthostatic hypotension, may cause lightheadedness, blurry vision, or a feeling you might black out. If that dizziness hits while walking, balance can disappear in seconds. To reduce this risk, sip water regularly throughout the day unless your doctor has advised otherwise. Stand up slowly, especially in the morning, pausing at the edge of the bed before rising fully. Use armrests or a stable surface when standing from a chair. If dizziness happens often, ask your doctor to check your blood pressure sitting and standing and review your medications, as small adjustments can make a big difference. Hydration is one piece of the puzzle. Another powerful piece sits right in front of your face, and that leads us to number 8. 8. Vision problems. Your eyes play a major role in balance by helping your brain judge distance, depth, and obstacles. When vision becomes blurry from cataracts, glaucoma, macular changes, or an outdated glasses prescription, it is easier to misjudge steps, curbs, and uneven surfaces. Poor lighting makes this problem even worse, which is why seniors with vision issues are more likely to trip, stumble, or bump into furniture. To protect yourself, get regular eye exams, and follow your eye doctor's recommendations for glasses or treatment. If cataracts are seriously limiting vision, surgery may be worth discussing. At home, improve lighting in hallways, staircases, and bedrooms, and use nightlights for nighttime trips. Adding contrast to stair edges and keeping your glasses clean and up to date can make everyday walking much safer. Once you've checked your eyes, it is time to talk about the fuel your body runs on, which brings us to reason number 7. 7. Vitamin and nutrition deficiencies. Your nerves and muscles need the right nutrients to work smoothly, and low levels of certain vitamins can quietly affect balance. Two of the most important are vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Vitamin B12 supports healthy nerves, and when levels are low, numbness or tingling in the feet can make it harder for your brain to sense where your body is in space. Vitamin D supports muscle function and bone strength, and deficiency has been linked to weaker muscles and a higher risk of falls. Seniors are more prone to low levels because digestion changes with age. Medications can interfere with absorption, and many people spend less time in the sun. To support balance, include foods rich in these nutrients, such as meat, fish, eggs, dairy, and fatty fish like salmon or sardines. Ask your doctor if testing your levels makes sense for you. If supplements are needed, the type and dose should be personalized rather than guessed. Nutrition is important, but we also need to look at the parts that actually touch the floor every day. That takes us to number 6. 6. Foot, joint, and posture problems. Arthritis in the hips, knees, or ankles, along with stiff joints and painful foot problems like bunions, can quietly change the way you walk. When movement hurts, you may take shorter steps, lean forward, shuffle, or rely on furniture for support. These changes throw off your center of gravity and make it harder to react on uneven ground. Weak or stiff ankles also struggle to correct small slips, turning minor stumbles into serious falls. The good news is that small daily habits can help. Gentle range of motion exercises keep joints flexible, such as ankle circles, slow heel raises while holding a counter, or light marching to loosen the hips. Wearing supportive shoes with room for your toes can reduce pain and improve stability. If pain or foot changes persist, a doctor, podiatrist, or physical therapist can recommend targeted exercises or supports to make walking safer and more comfortable. We have talked about joints, but now we need to look at the nerves that send messages from your feet to your brain. That leads directly into reason number 5. 5. Peripheral neuropathy. Peripheral neuropathy occurs when the nerves in your feet and legs are damaged and stop sending clear signals to the brain. This is common in long-term diabetes, but can also result from vitamin deficiencies, medications, or other health conditions. You may feel tingling, burning, or very little sensation at all, making it harder to feel where your feet are on the ground. This loss of feedback makes it easy to misjudge steps, catch your toe, or lose balance on uneven surfaces. Managing neuropathy starts with addressing the underlying cause, such as improving blood sugar control or correcting vitamin deficiencies with your doctor's guidance. At home, protect your feet by wearing supportive shoes, avoiding barefoot walking, and checking your feet daily for injuries you might not feel. Use visual cues by watching your steps, and practice balance or strength exercises only in safe positions, such as holding a counter. A physical therapist can help design exercises that improve strength while respecting nerve limitations. We are halfway through the list, and if you are finding this helpful and want more practical videos on staying strong and independent as you age, this is a great time to support the channel. Take a moment to tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Now, before we continue to number 4, I want to share something that actually relates to several of the causes we've already covered, especially vitamin deficiencies, muscle strength, and inflammation in the joints. While I was researching nutrition for balance and fall prevention, I kept coming across studies on a plant called Moringa. And here's what caught my attention. Moringa naturally contains vitamin B6, which we talked about for nerve health, along with calcium and magnesium that support muscle function and bone strength. It also has anti-inflammatory properties that can help with joint pain and stiffness, one of the reasons we mentioned at number 6. The product I found is called Moringa Magic, and what I like about it is that it addresses multiple balance-related issues in one capsule instead of taking 5 or 6 separate supplements. It has the B vitamins for nerve health, calcium and magnesium for muscle strength, vitamin C for overall vitality, and natural compounds that reduce inflammation in joints and throughout the body. The reason I'm bringing this up is because many of the seniors I talk to say they feel overwhelmed trying to figure out which supplements to take, how much to take, and whether they're even getting quality ingredients. Moringa Magic simplifies that. Plus, they back it with a 60-day money-back guarantee, so if it doesn't help with your energy, joint comfort, or overall strength, you can return it. I'm not saying it's a magic fix for balance problems. We've seen today that balance involves many factors. But if you're looking for a natural way to support the nutritional and inflammation-related causes we discussed, this might be worth looking into. I've put a link in the description below if you want to learn more. All right, let's get back to our countdown. Number 4 is hiding in a place most seniors check every single day, and it's more common than you might think. 4. Medication side effects and taking many drugs at once. Certain medicines can quietly steal your balance. Sleep aids, some anxiety medications, strong pain relievers, older allergy pills, And even some blood pressure or heart drugs can cause drowsiness, dizziness, blurred vision, or slower reaction time. When several of these are taken together, the effects can stack up. This is called polypharmacy, and it is very common in older adults. Feeling foggy or unsteady is often when falls are more likely to occur. The goal is not to stop medications on your own, but to review them. Schedule a medication check with your doctor or pharmacist and bring every prescription, over-the-counter pill, and supplement you take. Ask which ones may increase fall risk and whether doses can be adjusted or switched. Avoid alcohol with these medicines and take extra care when getting up at night. Even small changes can help you feel clearer, steadier, and safer. Medications affect the brain from the outside. Next, we will talk about the inner balance system inside your head, which leads us to number 3. 3. Inner ear and vestibular problems. Deep inside your ears are tiny structures that act like the body's balance gyroscope, sensing motion and head position and constantly updating your brain. With age, these structures can become less sensitive, and certain conditions can disrupt them. One common problem is positional vertigo, where small crystals in the inner ear shift out of place, causing spinning when you roll over, look up, or bend down. Infections or fluid buildup can also trigger dizziness and unsteadiness, making balance much harder to maintain. If you experience spinning, motion sickness with head movement, or sudden waves of dizziness, do not ignore it. Talk with your doctor or an ear specialist. In many cases, simple maneuvers can reposition those crystals, and vestibular rehabilitation exercises can help your brain adapt and regain stability. These approaches take patience, but they can make a meaningful difference. So far, we have focused on the ears, but balance also depends on your brain and nervous system. That brings us to the second biggest reason many seniors lose stability. 2. Brain and nervous system conditions. Conditions such as stroke, Parkinson's disease, and other neurologic disorders can strongly affect balance. A stroke may cause weakness or numbness on one side of the body, leading to uneven and unsafe walking. Parkinson's disease can bring stiffness, a shuffling gait, stooped posture, and slower reflexes. Even mild memory or thinking changes can reduce awareness and reaction time, making it harder to notice hazards underfoot. The key message is not to ignore new symptoms. Sudden weakness, speech changes, facial drooping, new tremors, shuffling, or a rapid change in balance over hours or days should be treated as urgent and checked right away. Early care can limit damage and improve recovery. After diagnosis, working with specialists such as a neurologist and physical or occupational therapist can help you move more safely and learn how to use mobility aids properly so they support, not limit, your independence. All of these reasons are important, but the number one cause of balance loss after 60 is something that sneaks up slowly and affects almost everyone who becomes less active. That takes us to the top of the list. 1. Loss of muscle strength and overall balance skills. Over time, it is easy to move less. Retirement, pain, or long hours of sitting can slowly reduce how much your body is challenged. When muscles are not used, they shrink, a process called sarcopenia. The legs, hips, and core are affected the most, and these muscles are essential for staying upright and catching yourself during a slip. As strength fades, steps become shorter, walking slows, and the ability to recover from a stumble decreases. The encouraging news is that strength and balance can improve at any age with safe, consistent practice. Simple movements are often the most effective. Sit to stands from a sturdy chair help rebuild leg strength. Heel raises while holding a counter, gentle marching, and daily walking all wake the muscles back up. Balance drills such as standing on one leg with support or walking heel to toe train your nervous system to react faster. If you feel unsteady or have medical conditions, a physical therapist can create a personalized plan to help you progress safely. Balance problems after 60 usually come from a combination of factors, not just one thing. Home safety, vision, hydration, nutrition, medications, nerve health, inner ear function, brain health, and muscle strength all play a role. The good news is that many of these areas can be improved with simple, consistent steps. Small changes made today can add up to better stability, more confidence, and a greater sense of independence as you move through each day. Which of these reasons surprised you the most, or which one do you feel may be affecting your balance right now? Have you ever had a close call where you suddenly felt unsteady and it scared you, even just for a moment? Share your experience or one small change you are planning to make in the comments below. And if you know someone who has been struggling with balance, weakness, or staying steady on their feet, consider sharing this video with them. Sometimes one piece of information at the right time can make all the difference. If this video helped you understand what might be behind your balance problems, do not stop here. In the next video, I break down specific foods that help seniors fight muscle weakness and stay strong as they age, including one that makes a surprisingly big difference. It is a natural next step after today's video. Click here to watch it now.